they come for you. Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes you now give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I drive probably about 130 miles a night. The east side of the county here is a little more spread out and a lot bigger. And running from call to call on a busy night, you'll put on a lot of miles. All of Mount Rainier is encompassed inside of Pierce County also.
We're dealing with an upstairs apartment, one shot fired at this time.
Had some deputies go to an apartment complex to evaluate a possible mental person. And they went to the door and knocked on the door. They had one shot fired through the door at them. And at this point, they're backing out and securing the scene until possibly SWAT arrives.
13438. According to some other occupants that fled the residence, he's armed with a 20.
Okay, it's going to be this building up here on the right.
That's the only weapon in the house? That's the only one that they could think about right now. They don't know of any other.
Which side is the apartment facing that this happens? You go up inside those, don't you?
Right over there.
You go up inside those places.
Yeah.
So it's that blue building? Yeah, you got to go
Taking
up from
the
the
upper
front.
level
They went around the front side?
Right.
Okay.
You can see we've got cases and all that on the post
Okay.
containment.
I believe it's going to be this blue complex up here.
38 County. And we're going to verify with the mental health person if they have a correct phone number inside their report.
It's the upstairs section of this brown complex we're looking at right here.
He was, they were standing at the front door talking to him through the door with the mental health professional that fired around through the door.
I see. They have SWAT on their way?
I don't know. I know 143's here, but...
Mental health and deputies came to this apartment to talk to him about his mental health. As they were talking to him through the door, one shot was fired through the door at the mental health people and the deputy. At that time, they called for help, and that's what they got, was everybody here to contain the area until we make a determination of what's going to happen next. Probably a negotiator is going to try and talk to him, and then at that time, a SWAT team will probably also be called out to deal with him.
They got 3 people up there now.
They're talking to him now.
They coming to the door?
They're yelling at him right now.
We can hear someone talking to him in the background.
Go.
Confirming one in custody.
Sean, can you put him in a car?
You betcha.
Thank you.
Can we get your car open there? Whose car's right here? We got a car we can put him in real close here?
Yeah, this one's good right here.
Is this one open? I need an open car. Okay. This one's open. Okay, hang tight. Feedback.
847.
Got a key or something.
5388.
That's adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Smacks you in the forehead like a rock.
I thought I was going to die.
I know. I've been there. I saw the gun flashes before. It's scary.
147, 1558.
An officer asking for priority backup just up the road here at 96th and Pacific. We're just about 30 seconds out. 161 Contaminant area. We're at the 7-Eleven.
711, 161, 711.
On your belly!
Out. Money, out. Out.
You need the beep.
Just need one more car.
hang on to him for me, Sean. I've got fake name and stuff.
Okay. Stand up. Stand up. Get. A little jug, please. This one here and this one. Tell you what I want you to do is just lean over this car, put your legs way back, and just stand there. Put your feet back. Lean over the car, put your feet back, and don't move.
I'm going to jail.
Don't move.
How long have you known Sean?
Actually, all my life.
All your life?
Yeah.
Is it possible that he would give me a different name? Why would he do that?
He could. I don't.
Why do you think he ran when I turned to talk
I have
to
no
him?
idea.
What'd you run for?
I just got my girlfriend just left me today. I'm under a lot of stress, and I thought I might have a warrant.
So you decided to run. What's this guy's name over here?
Donnie.
Now, how long have you known the guy in this white car here?
I don't even know that guy.
Does Sean know him?
Sean knows him. I don't.
27.
Okay, what were you guys doing here?
I'm going up the road here with a friend. I stopped there to go buy me a pack of cigarettes, and I asked if I could use the bathroom. I said, they don't have no bath. I come back.
What was
here.
Sean doing out here?
What do you mean?
What was Sean doing talking to this guy? Do you know what they were talking about?
Oh, no. I went in to buy my cigarettes and come back out, and then you were here. So. Am I really going to jail?
Yeah. Well, number one, because you lied to him. Number two, you ran. So probably obstructing right there, okay? If you have warrants, you'll probably go for that too. Have you got stuff you haven't cleared up?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I got it.
Well, what I did is I pulled in here, this vehicle here, it looked like they were
I heard you go on a
making a
suspicious
deal or
vehicle,
something,
yeah.
I don't know, dope or something like that. So I identified the guy that ran, which I thought I had good ID, at least I didn't think he was lying too bad. And the guy over here, I separated him. And when I turned around to look at his partner, Mr. Lewis, that he gave me, took off running down behind the 7-Eleven here. And I looked over at my partner and I sent the dog. Dog tackled him behind the
Records. Just operate.
7-Eleven. And so I had him at gunpoint and I had this guy over here to worry about. And that's when I asked for the backup.
I want to have you step out of the car, okay? Why don't you do that? You don't have any knives, guns, anything on you?
Not a thing.
Okay, I'm going to have you have a seat in the back of this patrol car over here, so. Okay, let's go over to this patrol car and you have a seat back here.
He has numerous NVOLs, assault, second, reckless endangerment, judgment and sentencing, refused info, bench warrant for taking motor vehicle without permission.
On and on and on.
Police officer.
Oh, he's got another obstruction.
FT for intimidating firearm,
Firearms.
UPCS,
There's your
forgery,
drugs.
I think that's what they're doing.
DWI,
You want to look in
felony
there?
pursuit, elude,
Felony eluding, yeah. Oh, that's up your road.
shoplift, and several more of the same and juvenile.
Greasy, thank you. Well, I found a little black container that's got a couple little envelopes that are probably contain meth, which I'm not real happy about handling right this second. We'll have to test it and see. There's 4 envelopes here, all divided up, so that's with intent to sell.
As soon as I can see it,
It's gone purple already. Brown, oh yeah, methamphetamines. This guy's on active status for the same type thing. His PO gave us permission to search. He's going to go to jail or go back to jail tonight, and his PO get a hold of it and probably revoke his probation on the other stuff. So he's going to have this new charge, and he's going to go back to the big house for having this stuff in his possession. So good deal.
Good deal.
Good deal.
Happy Friday night.
Yeah.
We're en route to a gentleman who called 911 himself. He's threatening suicide. We're not sure of the means yet, but he's throwing things around his house. We don't know who else is in the house, what kind of danger he could be to himself or other people there.
63230.
Next street coming up, house on the east.
In Lincoln 4, the address 176, apartment 428. Sounded like a staticky line. Cordless telephone problem. No answer is that.
It's motion.
182.
Hi. How you doing? Are you okay?
I'm ill.
Yeah, we want to help you. Okay?
Yeah.
You got anything? We just want to make sure you don't have anything on that's gonna hurt
You got
you
any
or us.
guns or rattlesnakes or bazookas?
Yeah.
Of course not.
What's the problem today, Carl?
Suicidal.
Okay, well, you want to go down to Harborview?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna go voluntarily then?
Yeah.
Just sit on there? Okay.
You bet. Oh, yeah.
You got a pair of shoes?
Yeah,
Cox.
There they are right there.
right here.
Right there.
I need socks.
Oh,
Okay.
so,
What do you see, man?
oh, he's turning off his stereo.
Oh,
What brought this on today, Carl?
Put on.
Well, as you say, you're suicidal. Why do you want to hurt yourself?
I'm tired of living.
Okay. Well, there's got to be a reason why you're tired.
Well,
I mean, it's just not, it's not tired.
I'm just tired of this planet, man. This planet stinks. This planet's a stink hole. I want to die so I can go to a better planet, but
But you're calling out for help?
But you see, as a human being, human beings have these cells that cause pain, which makes us afraid to hurt or kill ourselves. So, so we have to stay alive.
Well, you got to stay alive, and you're asking for help tonight.
Yeah.
And we're here to help you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you gonna get some socks on?
Yeah, just a minute.
You want to take a coat with you too?
A coat?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Take a coat with you and a pair of socks, and you got your clogs out there, your shoes. You don't have any guns or anything in here, do you? No rifles?
I thought about buying a 1945, it was a German rifle.
Mm-hmm. But you never did that, huh?
Well,
we'll get you a ride down. You been to Harborview before?
No, is it a good hospital?
Yeah, I like it.
yeah, they've
Those
got.
people down there are really nice.
I get, excuse me, 2 pictures I want to bring.
Okay.
Pictures?
Yeah, I drew them.
Oh, that's interesting. Where'd you get that? What is it?
Tattoo party. It's a bat.
Yeah?
See that?
Yeah, kind of cool.
So you ever tried to kill yourself before?
Yeah, a couple times.
How'd you do it before?
Well, one time I drove a plastering van into Mercedes-Benz, a 1934 Mercedes-Benz.
It is clear current to 93.
Then, what else?
How many of these Luden's cough drops you been having tonight?
Oh, about 20.
About 20 of them, huh?
Yeah.
22nd place southwest.
20 or 30.
20 or 30.
Yeah.
I heard you took some aspirin too.
Yeah, 12.
Well,
Which kind of aspirin did you take?
you feeling okay?
Feel great.
Do you? Sure?
Yeah. Pretty buzzed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
You don't feel sick to your stomach or anything?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm still alive. It pisses me off.
Okay.
What do we need now?
Pictures.
Pictures. Oh, that's right. You said you wanted to take the pictures you drew.
Check this out. Cleopatra.
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
It's pretty good. And what's your other picture you drew?
Check it out. Not bad, huh?
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Oh, I used to have a younger brother, but he died of a drug overdose. He committed suicide.
Oh, really?
He killed himself.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's nice that you want to go down on your own. That means that you want yourself to get better. You want to get better, which is good. That's halfway.
I want to sleep. I haven't slept for about 20 days.
Yeah, you look like you haven't had any sleep for a while.
I have bags under my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Carl. Hello. This gentleman is voluntarily going to go down to Harborview for an evaluation. And he just needs to take his pictures and his coat with him.
Okay, well, we can do that.
Is there ever an ambulance for my plants?
But no, probably not for your
Can I
plants.
find a place for my plants in the ambulance?
There's probably not going to be any places for your
Like
plants.
maybe on the cots or the beds?
Let's just go up. Let's go up to Harborview here.
Yeah, Harborview will tell you if you can bring them later.
Plants were beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I could not. I can't. My plants aren't like that at home.
Yeah. He's more worried about his plants than he is about his
own
own
life.
health and well-being. Anyway, on his way to Harborview, and hopefully we'll get him some help.
Yep.
I don't expect this guy to be violent. He's got some minor criminal history, There was, I believe, a misdemeanor assault, an intimidation with a weapon that was a knife, and forgery are his claims to fame in the past. There's a 5-year-old photograph. It still looks pretty close. I saw him the other day, and it's fairly close. He's the guy that's actually distilling the beer, the liquor. He's also got a brewery in the house, so we'll want to watch for that. Breweries are legal. This is a diagram of the house. The front door, the point of entry, is right here. The still was here. There was somebody in the house yesterday that told us the still is now gone. It could be here, which is the master bedroom, here, which is where the brewery used to be, or he might have moved it back by now. It's fairly easy to move. What does a still look like? This one apparently is a metal barrel. It's got some copper tubing coming out of it, coiling and going down into a trash can. Fairly simple operation, actually. We're looking for anything that could be used to hold the alcohol once it's brewed, any copper tubing. Apparently they often use jars and old beer bottles, who knows what to bottle this stuff in.
If somebody doesn't do the process exactly right in distilling liquor, they can kill people. With a tablespoon will kill somebody. And so that's a public safety type of issue, I guess.
He claims to be making both tequila and whiskey. I don't know what grains he's using for that. I suppose there are those that go out and break the law just because there's a law to break, and maybe that's his motivation. Go ahead.
Sheriff's Department, search warrant! Sheriff's Department, search warrant! Open the door! It's the Sheriff's Department, we have a search warrant. Open the door, we're gonna ram. Open it now!
Let's go!
Hands up.
Get back, get back, on the ground.
On the ground, on the ground, now. Left hand back.
A whole lot of beer equipment here. Sheriff's Department!
36247, can I open up for it?
Please.
Here's the heat source.
Hey, Dad, I want Brian to look at those plants, though. Yeah, that closet, I saw the light coming out of the closet, and I thought, that's an exterior door. How can that be an exterior door? And then I opened it, and there's all that light. That's almost got to be grow operation related.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, that's
They're burning their plant. They don't have to grow dope.
Yeah.
They're burning their leaves and everything.
This is a child's bedroom. There's dolls around. There's kid stuff everywhere. And in the kid's closet, instead of clothes, he's got marijuana growing, 14 plants worth. He's a criminal. He's not somebody with principles. He's just a criminal. Hi, this is Deputy Estes with the Pierce County Sheriff's Department. And I've just served a search warrant down here in Lakewood, south of Tacoma. And we've come across some pressure containers. Some used to contain Pepsi. And there's a big sticker on it about stolen property. Can we track down where he stole it from? That looks like it might be the brewing instructions. That's it. That's him. Hi, David. How you doing?
What's up?
I'm Deputy Estes of the Pierce County Sheriff's Department. You're under arrest. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
What have I done?
Got a search warrant for your residence. Those too tight? Come on over here real quick. You have any weapons on you? Knives, that kind of thing?
No knives. I have a...
Whoa, 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 whoa. You have a what?
It's... Go ahead.
Do you have any other weapons on you?
None. May I see the warrant?
Yes, we'll reread that for you here in just a minute. Is therefore, in the name of the state of Washington, you are hereby commanded that within 10 days from this date, With necessary and proper assistance, you may enter into and/or search the said residence, person, place, or thing. Then and there diligently search for said evidence and any other, and if same, or evidence material to the investigation or prosecution of said gross misdemeanor, or any part thereof, be found on such search, being the same forthwith before me, to be disposed of according to law.
Basically, this chart shows that he has two of these devices, so he can go from one to the other. He'll put his mash in here and cook the mash, and then start the fermentation process, and then the cooling device, running through the cooling device, could be water, could be dry ice, to cause it to condense with the spirituous liquor coming out on the end.
Call my mom. My lawyer, too.
Do you have the affidavit?
We came here today. The lady of the house was home. We entered, served the warrant. We found, in addition to the still, we found a marijuana grow operation, 14 small plants. And when the suspect came home, we also found that he had a pair of brass knuckles in his pocket. That's basically it. We took the still, the marijuana, the brass knuckles into evidence, and both residents were booked into the Pierce County Jail. You can probably brew that stuff for a long time and not hurt anybody. But the first time you brew it, you don't get your recipe exactly right. The concoction you make could, at the very least, blind somebody and, worst case scenario, kill the person that's drinking it. The concoction he was making could be deadly. It sure didn't look good.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint.
Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush, covers code 3.
King's 10.
Okay, we'll still send it code 3.